Ron Butcher Field on the campus of Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire. This is the Owls Media Network from the New Hampshire Army National Guard. The Keene State Owls and the UMass-Dartmouth Corsairs about to face off in Little East Conference men's soccer action. UMass-Dartmouth entering play at 1-6-2, 0-1-1 in the LEC. And the Owls at 3-5-1 and 2-1 in the LEC. Good afternoon, everybody. Sam Feely here with you, ready to bring you the play-by-play story. Back-to-back 1-0 victories by Keene State have snapped a 5-game losing streak and have put them above 500 in conference play and looking to make it 3 conference wins in a row, with UMass-Dartmouth coming into play with a very young squad and 2-1 in their last 3, dropping a 2-1 decision to the UMass Boston Beacons on the second after a scoreless draw with Southern Maine and a 3-0 loss to Coast Guard before that. So Keene State starting to get hot at the right time, possibly. They have played 5 consecutive matches that have been decided by exactly 1 goal, including the last 3 matches of that 5-match losing streak I just alluded to. The losses at RPI, at home against RIT, and against West Con, 3-2 in the LEC opener for them here at Ron Butcher Field on the 21st. A very young Corsairs squad with a first-year coach, in fact, Andrew Schaefer, product of Randolph-Macon, class of 2016, 1-6-2 are the Corsairs, as I mentioned, 0-1-1 in LEC play. And this may be a good chance for maybe a more experienced overall Keene State squad, although still some youth on it, to make it 3 conference wins in a row and keep the ball rolling with another home date against MCLA coming up on Tuesday before they finish the season with 4 of 6 matches on the road. 2 matches on the road against UMass, Boston, Plymouth State, and then the last is actually the penultimate home conference match for Keene State, with Southern Maine coming into Keene on October 19th on a home date against the Williams Eats, and then they will finish the season 2 road games against RIC and Worcester State. Corsairs in blue, Keene State in white, and we are underway here at Ron Butcher Field. 2 o'clock exactamundo, our kickoff time. Beautiful day, 70 degrees, and Keene State looking to get to a beautiful start with a little chip that will go wide left of goal. To the edge of the box, another blast that is immediately blocked. Reagan Rassicott, the senior goalie, getting the start for the Owls. Meanwhile, it's a junior goalie, Ethan Donahue, getting the start for UMass-Dartmouth, Salem, New Hampshire, but actually is an alumnus of Methuen High School in Methuen, Massachusetts. Little cheeky tap over there to Matt Kabrensky, sophomore out of Chelmsford, Mass. Oh, there's a foul. Trying to shrug the defender there and taking a bit of a flight a bit. There was Di Giovanni. I don't think it was exactly embellishment, but it was a push-off and a free kick for the Owls. Gonna go the short way here with a free kick. Interesting. Not gonna keep-ho right away. Taking their time here to set up is Rassicott. Owls are not in a rush here in the early going. Through ball for Correa, able to get past one defender, and then a second. Oh no, we got a whistle, and it's a foul called by the referee. So that will give a free kick to the Corsairs. So Correa, the sophomore striker out of Londonderry, New Hampshire, a little too overzealous there, pursuing that ball. And we resume play with a battle near the circle with Luke Belisle using every inch of his 6'2" frame to try and leap and corral that one for the Owls. even the tallest guy on the field either. 6'2" is a pretty tall frame, but his own teammate, Christian Chinkway, standing over him by 1 inch. To the near side for Jack Corby, freshman out of Plymouth, Mass. Not too far from Dartmouth. Through ball. Here comes Daniel Jordan for UMass-Dartmouth, but it's picked up quickly.
He might be 17. Is there a 17 actually out there? No, but is he out there? Is what I'm saying. Because he might just be 17.
I don't see a 17. No, I think you're right.
And I think he's 17.
Yeah.
She's in the starting lineup. I think
What we did last time was just we kept marking him as
5th minute,
what's the number?
still no score.
We'll switch it all at halftime.
Early opportunity from the opening whistle for Keene State snuffed out. Here's another chance. Second opportunity for the Owls, snuffed out by a foul call on Correa. Correa feeds it over to the left side, and it'll be cut off, and UMass-Dartmouth will get a throw here as it's tapped off of Correa by Kyle Rhines. Excuse me, not Rhines, Rick Rankina. My mistake, saw 23 for a moment. Play keeps moving forward for the Corsairs. Jordan will just instead drop it off here for Majority. Majority bring it towards the corner and then just rolls all the way over the end line. The wind is carrying in that direction, with some frustration shown by the Corsairs as the throw by Majority led Rodriguez a bit too much. Nobody with any shots on target just yet here in the early going. Throw up coming for Keene State. On the right side, it'll be Hanau, lobbing it towards the box, but not much going there. Throw for UMD on the far side. Right side, towards the corner flag, trying to juke the defender. Coming in hot was Jordan, sent out a play for UMass-Dartmouth throw. Majority trying to shed the defender on his back. Jordan takes a hard challenge there. Tumble, after all that by Petrillo, is going to induce a whistle and a foul on Keene State. service off the free kick. Sorry about that, folks. Just trying to test out the microphones here, but service when the free kick sent out of play is going to result in a throw here for UMass-Dartmouth, close to the corner flag, headed up and out over the end line for a goal kick for Keene State. 8 minutes and change gone by here in the first half. No score. Keene State trying to extend a two-match winning streak to 3. They've won each of their last 2 in conference play, 1-0 over Eastern and Vermont State Castleton. Good job by Harmon to track that one down. And now here come the Owls. Pass into the middle for DiGiovanni, wide right of goal. Goal kick forthcoming for UMass-Dartmouth. Sunny, warm, breezy day here at Keene State.
I don't know why there's random things popping up that I'm not doing. Sorry, I'm not talking to you guys. Sorry.
Up the middle. Through ball again for Harmon. Into the middle for Belisle. And UMass-Dartmouth snuffs out another. Owls opportunity. Through ball over the head of the defender. Little bump there by Stoll Alaman. No call, and then sent towards goal, and a bullet dodged for Keene State as Rascott with the first save the game for either match, smothering that one near the right post. Right post from his vantage point, anyways.
It's great.
Some space on the left side, over to the corner of the box. Sinopoli with the left foot, nobody home on the right post. Sent towards the corner. Owls still with possession. Lofted towards the box, over the face of goal. Rolling all the way towards the corner and then over the end line for a goal kick for UMass-Dartmouth. A great setup here in the last sequence by
After? Yeah.
Keene State, but nothing on target, and we remain scoreless. Hard challenge will result in a foul on UMass-Dartmouth. Keene State staff wants a booking here, and does not look like they're going to get it, but a little bit of a precaution there with a word for Daniel Jordan after that last sequence.
Just to clarify again, 2 is the one that zoomed in on 26 right now, so we'll just keep it like that. Back to 1.
2 defenders all over.
1.
The Owls there, and Giovanni got taken down with maybe an arm hook on the left, but no call, and Keene State able to get the ball back. A lot of physical play in the front third by UMass-Dartmouth, trying to get the opening tally here, and entering the box, slowed down at the edge of the 18, a little bit of the stumble. Here's the blast over the crossbar and out of play. Excellent moves by Mario Rodriguez to create some space. Just a little bit too much underneath that one, and that will result in a goal kick for Keene State, as Nate Cordero is coming on for the Corsairs, and Daniel Jordan will come off, and he immediately lays on his back here in the bench area for the Corsairs. He is winded. He's talking to the athletic trainer right now, but after a couple of very physical sequences in the front third offensively, I don't blame him being exhausted. Meanwhile, Keene State the other way, trying to take the lead here with about 14 minutes gone by in the first half. Here's the cross, kept off the six, another chance over the left post. Here's the blast that goes wide left. And after all that prolonged game of pinball, it is a goal kick for the Corsairs. And once again, another bullet dodged. Correa that close to burying one and putting the Owls on top. Rodriguez, by the way, had that nice opportunity on the last turn downfield for UMass-Dartmouth that went over the crossbar. He right now is 11th in the LEC in shots per game with 2.22. It's actually a three-way tie for 11th with Scudder of EastCon and Kamara of RIC, and a whistle and linesman's flag is pointed across here for offside on the Corsairs. Joey Paiva, who finished in the top 5 in shots on target last year, entering play second in the conference, 1.67 shots on target per game this season, and also second total with 15 behind Faisal Abdallah of Plymouth State. Has 19 shots on target in 9 matches to this point. On the left side, it'll be Belial feeding Sinopoli over the end line, and this will be a corner for Keene State, their first of the match.
You can stay on the corner.
I had a shot on target when we had.
I'll switch to 2 in just a moment.
The last time we were up there, it was
17th minute, no score. Owls looking to change that right here.
Resumed it currently on
Corner to be taken with the right foot of Caleb Harmon. Swings it. Wide open right on the dot, and the Corsairs clear. Rolling thunder from about 40 to no avail, and now some space here for the Corsairs on the left, trying to feed Rodriguez in the middle. Pass was deflected over the touchline for a Corsairs throw.
Have you had a 2-game get for flag?
No, I have not.
I know some teams have.
Rodriguez
I'm
trying to
did.
shed the defender, and in that sequence, Leclerc got the studs up maybe a bit too much, but no foul either way we play. Another chance on the Corsairs, a save, rebound wide right.
I think 2 shots were blocked.
switching to 2 for that.
Both by 9.
It's gonna be a corner kick.
Shot
11
block
state
again.
Alex Nicholas, one of the Owls of the Week last week, providing some stout defense there. Off the first quarter of the match for the Corsairs. Sent back out for another one.
Oh, by the way, they're staying in Westman.
42.
Oh, and they all run back, yeah.
I feel like it's 11 to take
With the left foot headed behind
That was
the goal for a goal kick for Keene
with the
State.
blue cleats right here.
Yeah.
7?
Six?
Yes.
6, 8, 9, what was six?
5.
It's 5.
Five.
Yeah.
Flying out of nowhere there was Matthew Supernard to try and head it towards goal and popped it up, but behind the goal, and we remain scoreless with 2 shots on goal to 1 in favor of the Corsairs. Today's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call 1-800-GO-GUARD and buy New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. Corsairs trying to make a difference here, but a good defensive recovery to send it back up the near side by the Owls. Jack Corby getting in the way of that one. Corby coming up again and reaching out
11
was Kabrensky, and that's really the only chance he had to stop that play for the Owls. And foul called on Matt Kabrensky, the sophomore out of Chelmsford, Mass, and a free kick. About 25 away from their, 30 yards about away from their own goal. The Owls trying to start things up again. 20 minutes into this first half. Again, reaching out. Try and slow that one down, send it the other way. Stole Alamon. Both teams really trying to stretch out offensively and defensively. Corsairs wanted a foul with that contact
Yeah, one, you don't have to zoom in
against
so hard.
Majority.
Just make sure you keep
coming towards the near touchline. They do get a foul, but no booking. Free kick sent upfield, and again, the physicality of this game, the physical play by both sides, quite present. Basically every touch you see. For Keene State, getting to 3-1 in conference play would be a huge boost. With only one more home conference match after this. And more road matches than home matches remaining after this as well.
back to one.
They still have to play 3 more conference matches on the road at UMass-Boston, at Plymouth State, and at RIC.
3. Sorry, no one's on 3.
Third corner of the match upcoming
32.
for UMass-Dartmouth.
Back to
A win here would pull the Owls even with WestCon and RIC, and points punched wide of goal. Just trying to make sure that the official is not calling a penalty shot as opposed to an offside. It is in fact a goal kick
8
for.
took the corner. So that was 8 who took it.
No offside, no penalty, just a goal kick for Keene State after all that. But UMass-Dartmouth starting to knock on the door a little bit more here offensively over the last 5 or so minutes. Today's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by American Steel Fabricators. Visit AmericanSteelFAB.com, and by Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, locally owned since 1986. Missouri taps it to the near side with a header. Kabrensky launched upfield. Too short for Rodriguez. Oh. Frustration from Correa trying to reach out and haul in that pass.
That's all I can see. It's just,
It was off target.
Oh, again, getting the studs way up there just to try and play the ball. Chambers. On the right side, Owls back on the attack. Juke back to the middle of the field, now over to the left wing, but pass led Correa a bit too much. That should, huh? I was gonna say, I thought that was off Kabrensky. It should be a throw for the Owls. Wasn't sure what the signal is from the officials. Looked like he was pointing in the Owls' direction, but just positioning Missouri for the throw. Disregard. Kabrensky came very close to touching that one. He wasn't sure. He was kind of in between giving it up and pursuing it. Correa with a little tap towards goal, scooped up by Donahue. 25th minute, first half, no score, Keene State and UMass-Dartmouth. Donahue. A few extra steps outside his box and then drilling it. Throw coming for UMass-Dartmouth, but first a couple subs, and we'll see Jake Silva and Leo Britz come in for the Corsairs. Fourth corner already for UMass-Dartmouth. Low line drive off the leg of Hanau will result in corner kick number 5. Esteban Hanau, sophomore out of Manchester, New Hampshire. Getting in the way of that. Kabrensky again with the left foot. A little more length on this, a little more height on this one, and the roundhouse kick off the side of the net will give Keene State a goal kick. Again, a missed opportunity for UMass-Dartmouth. Racked up the corners here, 5 already, but neither team able to find the back of the net just yet. 2 shots on target for the Corsairs, and 1 for the Owls. Petrillo, Silva, Trillo with a little chip that may have taken a deflection, headed back towards the middle for Cordero. Owls defense comes up. Silva bodying off the defender to pick up the ball for a throw. And subs forthcoming for UMass-Dartmouth. Andrew Pacheco and Delano Costa coming in for the Corsairs. Matt Schmidt, third season at the helm of the Owls, alumnus of UCF. Here's a swing and he scores! What a volley!
Still on
Is that
top.
left foot?
No number 9 on the sheet. Is there a
It's Evo.
Joey Paiva
14
with the Golazo.
goals scored by number 9, Joey Paiva.
Alright, one you can go.
1-0.
Center.
Do you know who assisted that?
There was no.
No assist?
Alright, this is on 13.
Back to 2.
29.
Paiva with his fourth of the season,
3 and 59.
breaking a tie with Braden LeClaire for the team lead.
And just say 60.
Still on.
And UMass-Dartmouth on the road, forcing the Owls to play from behind. That goal coming in the 29th minute. Paiva, his team leading fourth of the season.
Two.
Alright.
And then Paiva, relentless with the challenges too. You think he smells blood?
Two. One.
Already mentioned earlier that Paiva is second in the conference in shots on goal. Picks up his fourth goal of the season. Owls playing from behind in the final 15 minutes of the first half. No shortage of physicality throughout the first 30 minutes. A foul and a free kick coming for the Owls. Today's game of the Owls Media Network is brought to you by Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine, and by the Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Long line drive off the free kick, coming in from behind to try and keep it towards the front is Labunga. Rolling up the sleeves and trying to get the edge here. And now committing the foul. Like Kurt Angle pulling down the straps on his singlet when it was time to finish off an opponent with the ankle lock. Rolling up the sleeves, but kicked out at 2, I guess. We play on, oh boy. For the most part, the officials letting these teams play, but you have to be careful. Can't get too aggressive or things could snowball from there. Up and down
Where?
the rosters. Throw for UMass-Dartmouth from behind midfield. Nicholas. I misspoke. We called Nicholas playing some defense. He's about to check in now for the Owls. He's waiting at the midfield stripe. But Nicholas, the one of the reigning Owls athletes of the week, long volley from about 40 and coming way off his line to pluck that one out of the air is Donahue. Nice feed, but taken away again by the Owls. Reached out to break up the through ball with Claire. To the back line. Sinopoli. Corby. Correa turning back towards midfield. Long pass to lead Alzawar.
One.
Feels like Owls with this last sequence of passes just trying to throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks, but nothing there, and that's going to force them all the way back towards their own corner.
One.
The Corsairs sensing this, bringing guys further up, trying to take advantage of this possible disconnect or disarray by the Owls. Just little too much idling, I would say.
One.
Last couple of minutes from the Owls, down 1-0, 11 minutes to go, and now here comes Nicholas,
Moving on 9 for
I think that's 8.
sophomore out of Port-au-Prince, Haiti, alum of
I'll say on 9 first.
local alum of Keene High School.
One. 2, you can zoom out now.
8, 9.
Can Nicholas provide the spark that the Owls need to get back in this one? So I'm sprinting upfield expecting a through ball, but good recovery by the
10:55.
Dartmouth defense. Whoa. Corby trying to get position, and he had a man right on top of him. That was Kyle Rhines. Owls fans wanted a call on Rhines, did not get one. 10 minutes and change remaining here in the first half. 1-0 our score. The difference right now is the 4th goal of the season for the 5th-year forward Joey Pava, another local, at least to the Corsairs, Dartmouth High School product with his 4th of the season to make it 1-0. UMass-Dartmouth over Keene State. There is Nicholas on the right side. Stutter steps a bit, trying to get away from the defender Hill, turning back towards the touch line. Hill will tap it out of bounds, concede a throw to the Owls from about 20 yards away from goal.
2.
Under 10 minutes to go, first half. Harmon lofted towards the box, drifting, going for the bicycle kick. A lot of contact there. And we got a UMass-Dartmouth player down in the process. One of the else is going for a bicycle. Looked like he was going for a bicycle kick to try and haul in that volley. And we've got a couple of players down, one for each team right now, inside the UMass-Dartmouth 18-yard box. Trainer needing to pull double duty here after that collision. Right now, Sinopoli is trying to get back up here on all fours, trying to see if something he can stretch out himself. But the UMass-Dartmouth player that's down needs a little more attention. So we'll take a break for a moment.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
Kyle Rhines able to walk off the field under his own power for the Corsairs after that collision. Oh my goodness, we have a red card.
What?
Oh, it was in the process. A red card was issued to Sinopoli for contact. The referee appeared to indicate contact to the head.
I was confused. I was like,
You already gave him the card.
Yeah, you can't just.
Yeah, he changed it. Yeah, he's gone.
You can't just turn around and be like.
violent behavior, hostile.
Abe Oshiak is going down towards the sideline. Just get clarification for us here in the booth. I could see. I could see. I believe that was Coach Schmidt who was. I don't know if you can ask for VAR in this situation. He was making the VAR signal, but. Oh, that is a brutal one. That is a brutal call. Sinopoli has been sent off.
No one comes back in.
So Keene State is going to be playing with 10 the rest of the way. Sinopoli given a straight red, and we'll try to get confirmation on the reasoning in just a moment.
All right, it's a red card for number 10.
Yep, I did.
But wow, what a turn of events.
So he made contact to the head. Didn't try to play the ball.
So the rationale for the red is relayed to us is Sinopoli made straight contact to the head and did not try to play the ball. That is what led to the straight red as opposed to a yellow or just a common foul. So with that, Keene State with 10 the rest of the way. And Keene State, we're hoping to continue a 3-match winning streak and get to 3-1 in conference play, which would pull them even in the win column, with RIC and WestCon are now not only trailing on the scoreboard, but trailing in warm bodies. And you see the scores there with WestCon winning their game against Plymouth State 2-0. And that is a backbreaker for Keene State, already trailing in the first half. You have to play almost an hour with only 10.
Still on one here.
Misspoke. WestCon undefeated, 2-0, but not with 3 wins. But a win here would put Keene State even the win column with RIC, but currently even in points with WestCon, but WestCon leading their game, and there is a sizable difference when you internalize it as a competitor between being 3-1 and being 2-2. UMass Boston is also unbeaten, entering play today at 1-0-1. So there's a lot that could change depending on the outcome of this match. About 6 minutes to go. And remember, the Corsairs can more easily afford to double. Can more easily afford to double the ball handler with Keene State playing with 10 men. A difficult spot. Difficult, but not impossible. As long as we're talking about not allowing the physical play that is, for the most part, obviously except for the red we just saw, been allowed. You can't let that and the resulting emotions snowball on you. Oh, nice little move reaching with a scorpion tail there by Pizza Corolla. And now here come the Owls. Challenge from behind. At least pushes the ball towards the touch line as there goes Harmon. Peeling it back out. Corby going back to the midfield stripe. Can't keep standing around. Here's the through ball for Nicholas. And diving out to smother it is Donahue.
You can stay on the goalkeeper too.
Are you kidding me? It looked like it was gonna stay wide, but with Nicholas coming in hot on that through ball meant for him, Donahue couldn't afford to just let it roll, had to come up and snuff it out. Silva into the middle of the field, intercepted, a little bit of a stumble, and it is in fact a foul drawn by Keene State.
Running. 16? Yeah, 16 on 3.
Alzawar drawing the foul. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Today's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by Engelberth Construction. We build relationships for life. And by Sullivan Tire on Winchester Street in Keene. We're always here to get you there. Also by Voice Volkswagen. We look forward to guiding you on your Volkswagen journey. And by Best Western Plus Hotel at 401 Winchester Street in Keene. Under 3.5 minutes to go. 1-0 our score. Fourth goal of the season. And team leading fourth goal of the season. In fact, for Joey Paiva, and now Keene State playing with 10 men after a red card to Sinopoli, which was issued for contacting the head of Kyle Rhines without attempting to play the ball in the box. That was on a attacking possession by the Owls. Oh no, and now a cramp coming out of nowhere to hobble Harmon here, and Nicholas now Vasquez, who was waiting to come in anyways, might have to stop, might have to come in a little more urgently, and I'm not whether he was scheduled to come in for Caleb or not. That is who's going to come off. A goal by Paiva, a red card to Sinopoli, 1-0. UMass-Dartmouth looking to pick up its first LEC win, and Keene State, who have come off back-to-back 1-0 conference wins against Eastern and Castleton. Advantage play on, advantage said the official on that last sequence. Keene State just basically come to a halt, and UMass-Dartmouth now with the ball in the offensive third. But a good recovery by the defense. Maybe a hook of the jersey there by Costa, and that gets the official's attention. He asks to stop the clock, and are we going to see a booking here? And it does look that way. A yellow has been issued. So Delano Costa, the freshman out of Taunton, Mass, has been shown a yellow in the 44th minute. Wow. And maybe a bit too, we've seen, this maybe careless or nonchalant play around the back line by the Owls a couple times here, and now this results in a throw for a very favorable spot, but good defense sealing off the Corsairs there, and wins a goal kick for Rassicot.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
Good defense by Corby there towards the corner flag in a spot where late in the half you worry about them winning a corner and trying to get a set piece at a good spot to make it a 2-0 lead. Where are we going? Boink. Hey! There can only be one Highlander.
You guys can mark yourself safe.
Chambers to trigger the throw with under 30 seconds. Looking for a route. Heaves it towards the box. Here's Nicholas trying to get in front. Oh, took a deflection off the referee. Maybe a last-ditch effort here for the Owls.
One red and a yellow.
Trying to get the through ball.
7,
Correa
6,
could not.
5, 4,
Bodies go down. Last-minute effort. Corby
1.
shot blocked, and that does it. 1-0. UMass-Dartmouth on top of Keene State.
Your score
A
last time,
topsy-turvy
UMass-Dartmouth
first
1,
half.
Keene State College
With
0.
RIC and WestCon ahead of the Owls in the standings, and Keene State needing this win to keep pace. We'll take a timeout and be back with the second half from Dr. Ron Butcherfield here on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
We know you will find your community along Appian Way here at Keene State College. Over a campfire on the Student Center lawn. In some friendly games and competition. Or in a club you connect to at the Student Involvement Fair. Maybe you will find your people on the courts, in a cheering section in the stands, at the rink on the ice, skating as an owl, or chilling in the yoga studio. Your connections may take place on the quad, listening to music, hanging out with friends, participating in a Keene State tradition like Pumpkin Palooza, or working on a group project, studying with classmates. Maybe your talents will bring you together with your community on one of our stages, in the main theater, or the recital hall at the Red Fern Arts Center. For us, community is all about the people you meet and the connections you make. At Keene State, our community is really about you.
New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles, the largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire. New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. With its 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
I remember writing in the 2nd grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
I learned a lot of valuable lessons playing college football. I never thought about the health benefits of exercise until I actually started to talk to coaches in college. It's not only just for performance, it's for life. My coaches instilled the importance of well-being, not only building up strength, mental health, getting enough sleep, eating properly is all what it is to be healthy. I decided that I want to go into personal trainer and share my knowledge that I obtained in college about physical and mental well-being.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
with extraordinary hearts
that raise each other up. We are fueled by each other's successes,
learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on. In the lab. In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself and
a paycheck that earns,
elevated confidence,
world-class courage.
And we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions,
celebrate our individual voices,
and spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/nh.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
with extraordinary hearts
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes,
learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on. In the lab. In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself and
A paycheck that earns.
Elevated confidence.
World-class courage.
And we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions.
Celebrate our individual voices.
And spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
If you're not here for Fandom 101, you're in the wrong class. Here, we learn the fundamentals of fanology, the basics of bringing the noise, and the physics of bringing out. Your path to fan mastery begins here. It's all part of the curriculum. The NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Keene State is giving me the tools to make that happen.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
Welcome back to the second half of Owls Men's Soccer here on the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Owls Media Network. Sam Feely here with you from Dr. Ron Butcher Field at Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire. Keene State trailing UMass-Dartmouth 1-0 on the scoreboard, and they are also down a man for the rest of the match. The difference right now is the fifth-year forward, Joey Paiva's fourth goal of the season, team-leading fourth goal of the season for the Corsairs, and a straight red issued to Giacomo Sinopoli has set the Owls back to 10 men for the rest of the match. It was during a play in which the Owls were already trailing 1-0, trying to find a way back into this one. Sinopoli tried to go for a bicycle kick on a entry into the box and made contact with the head of Kyle Rhines, and in the referee's decision, he said that Sinopoli made contact with Rhines' head without attempting to play the ball.
Oh, we should have 10.
And even if it is, you know, even if that was Sinopoli's intent, sometimes the recklessness of the play, you know, can be just in general be the deciding factor no matter what your overall intent was. I'm sure Sinopoli was trying to, you know, make it onto, you know, the place of the year with an equalizer in a game that the Owls, I guess, would be considered favorites, but also need to win to keep pace with WestCon and RIC above them in the standings. With only 2 home matches remain, one more home conference match remaining, and then they'll play for their final 6 on the road overall. That does not count, however, the match on October 8th against MCLA. It's been a very physical game for both sides. For the most part, the officials have been letting things go. But there's also been one booking on UMass-Dartmouth side. Now we got another whistle here with a player going down, and we're going to have a stoppage. And we had a player down for Keene State. He's able to walk off under his own power quickly. That would be Harmon. And Nicholas will come back onto the field in his stead, but I hate to not have Harmon and Nicholas, 2 of your best players, on the field at the same time when you need to play catch-up and you're down to 10 men. But as I was saying, there's also been one booking for UMass-Dartmouth. Costa got a yellow late in the first half, not too long after the red issued to Sinopoli. 3 shots on goal for the Corsairs, 2 for the Owls, and 1-0 our score, with 11 men on the field for UMass-Dartmouth and just 10 for the Owls. A physical game. Glad it hasn't boiled over too terribly, but some frustration for the Owls for sure. Like maybe a bit too much idling on the, I guess, in the back half when Keene State has had possession. Need to start creating something, but just going around in circles maybe a bit too much. Unable to find the passing lanes to get upfield and make a run at the equalizer. But sometimes you can't fault the Owls for that. You can't fault a team for that. Just great defense by the other team to clog the passing lanes. And now the Corsairs looking to increase the lead to 2-0. The attempted cross by Paiva chipped out of play. And it went off of Paiva, in fact. So it will be a goal kick for the Owls.
Oh, maybe because
Through ball, but too far out to the right there was Hanau. Good job by Stoll Alamon to keep possession there for the Owls. Slipped a couple of times. Glad he was not hurt. Good challenge along the end line. This is going to be a goal kick for UMass-Dartmouth.
it's up to you. You can take over if you want. It's because it still had 10 in the game. So when I waved the subs, I just put them all back in. So that's why I did that. So I just had to switch it and then delete it. It's the only thing that made sense. What? Yeah. Yeah. If you want, you can move back here so you can kind of.
Here's another chance. Lifted wide right by Paiva. Trying to get a corner. Seeing it deflected off an Owl, but It'll be another goal kick for Keene State.
Fans, just a reminder that the concession stand will be closing momentarily. Water and soda for sale over at the ticket booth. Thank you.
7 minutes into this second half. Nicholas, one of the reigning Owls athletes of the week, has tried his best to rejuvenate the Owls offense on some of their chances over the last, I would say, 20 minutes of actual game time, but we've had a couple of delays for injuries and bookings already, and 20 minutes of game time is more along the lines of twice that in real time. Here's another chance. A blast. Way high into the parking lot. Hope doesn't take out any windows or anything, although it looks just like there was a substantial trailer behind one of the cars, but just the sign outside this field. Long ball up the middle for no one in particular for UMass-Dartmouth, and settled down by Rassicott. Counterattack. Excellent challenge to get it back, and then a whistle and foul committed by Supernard on Nicholas, who is still down. Face first on the turf, and Supernard has just been shown a yellow.
We're staying on one here.
Nicholas is good to go. Second yellow of the match on the Corsairs. And now a free kick from about 45 yards here, as the Owls, playing with 10, looking for the equalizer. Set piece comes well short, but sent right back to the man who set it up, to Giovanni. On the left wing. Cross into the box! Swing and a miss on the right post. Nice little move, but Corsairs recover defensively, coming out of nowhere there to bail him out is Pizzacarola. Owls still have possession. Back towards the corner. And now, the cross. Head error. Oh, he didn't get his head on it. And Donahue, despite a little bit of a bobble, able to secure it. Donahue's only 5'8", didn't get up to try and haul that one in, and you had at least one Keene State attacker ready to sky for that one, and once they get it down under the crossbar, we're looking at a 1-1 game. Alas, we remain at 1-0. Corsairs, Nicholas not giving up on that play, past a gassed defender in meters, trying to catch up to the play. Nicholas with the cross, off a Corsair foot, sent back out of the box, carried towards the corner flag. Out of bounds. Owls throw. Sub coming. This is actually Pizza Corolla. I erroneously called Pizza Corolla on earlier play when it was a now, and he's coming in now. Chambers coming off. I'm saying Chambers actually going to be handling the throw here. Watch strongly toward the box, then headed back out, and this will be a UMass-Dartmouth goal kick. Today's game of the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. And by New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. 11 minutes gone by here in the second half. 1-0 UMass-Dartmouth on top. Joey Paiva with a lone tally for the Corsairs. Paiva also looking for a foul on the Owls in that last sequence, trying to desperately find the back of the net for the equalizer, playing with 10 men. Rodriguez, sliding tackle, forces the turnover. Through ball, a little too strong for Nicholas, and will be scooped up by Donahue. Clearance by Corsairs right into the lap of the Owls, but Paiva nearly had a lane straight to goal to no avail. Meter clears it, but sent back towards the offensive third. Nicholas over to the far side, then swept away. Keene, good recovery there. Now sent to the left side. Play is onside for Paiva, and getting in front of him to just concede the throw is Stoll Alaman. Meter coming in to take the throw for the Corsairs. Often towards the box for Rodriguez. A lot of traffic at the edge of the 18. Whistle, and it looks like the play was offside, so free kick forthcoming for Keene State. Extra pass, Pizza Corolla, slowed down right at the midfield stripe, but able to win a throw. Through ball, good recovery by Chambers. Paiva in the middle for Rodriguez. Taking the pass to Rodriguez, now over to Paiva. Back to Kabrensky. Trying to get the cross straight off the defender. Kabrensky, another cross attempt. Out for a corner. This will be the 6th corner of the match for the Corsairs. Braden LeClaire, senior out of Cumberland, Rhode Island, to swing it with the right boot. Here it comes. Over the reach of Rassicot, but out straight out of bounds. It'll be another corner for UMass-Dartmouth. This time with the left foot and the leg brace. It'll be Kabrensky. Popped up. Stays in the 18. Tap back out to Rodriguez. Goal kick for the Owls. Up the left side. Maybe another chance here for the Owls. A lot of contact at the corner of the box. The Owls wanted to call. They didn't get it. They'll get a corner out of it, but they wanted a penalty. The Owls bench incensed at the no call there near the corner of the box. Corby pleading his case. They end up getting a corner kick out of it. Just the Owls' second of the match, but they wanted a PK. So let's see what Jack can do with the right boot. Second quarter of the match for the Owls. Another whistle. There's your penalty.
It was from the previous call. It's a penalty. It was that foul. It was the 2 on.
So Nicholas to take the penalty to equalize it. Reigning men's Owl athlete of the week levels us at one.
There's a handball in the box, and Alex just scored, but I don't know who the handball was on.
The handball in the box on the Corsairs.
Alex Nicholas.
And Nicholas buries it.
Stay on him too. Alright, back to 1.
Out for 22, it was just at 27.44. So 22 in for 27.
Still on 1.
Nicholas might be on his way to another such honor as he keeps the pursuit hot. And now the Owls again playing with 10, now playing for the lead. Now Vasquez, another whistle. This is going to be a free kick. Basically halfway between the corner flag and the box.
2.
Nicholas, who just had the PK to equalize it with the cross, headed out. Towards the corner flag, another cross will be for naught as the handball resulted in the PK, and Nicholas buries it.
2.
On the counterattack, swept away at the last minute from Paiva.
Yeah, I mean,
2.
that's weird.
You know anything about that? I did the penalty.
Edge of the 18, set up, slowly tapped in the relay, wide right. Nicholas with his second of the season. He's now got 6 points with 2 goals and 2 assists. On his first PK attempt of the season. Matter of fact, the first penalty attempt of the season for the Owls. Rodriguez shedding the defender, but unable to keep it moving. 20 minutes gone by. Back to where we started. Second half. 1-1. Keene State playing with 10. Meter. Just play it back to his back line. Nicholas just hovering around there, looking for any opportunity. Now Vasquez able to pick a pocket and to the near side, Pizza Carolla through ball. It's onside for Nicholas, moving to his left.
Another one. 1. That's it. Yeah, that's field hockey.
Subs. What's that?
More subs. Rodriguez coming off for UMass-Dartmouth.
4, 6, 19, and then
Leo Britis coming back on for the Corsairs, among others.
Yeah, Nick, if you want to bring the money in.
So the second goal of the season and the first penalty kick goal, and the first penalty kick attempt of the season for the Owls. Pulls them level at 1. 3 is better than 1, but 1 is better than none. And after that first half, 1 point would be a gift from the footy gods at this point for the Owls. And unable to keep in possession. Upfield, losing it over the near touch line is an out. Today's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by American Steel Fabricators. Visit AmericanSteelFAB.com. And by Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Locally owned since 1986. Yeah, 16 on 16 there. And Cordero got his jersey tugged by De Giovanni. Is that gonna? Doesn't look like it's gonna result in a booking. As LeClaire will set up for the set piece from about 30, 35. Here it comes. Down in the box and cleared. Nicholas trying to win that one, but the attack is still on for the Corsairs. Nicholas in the middle of that one. Now just outside the box, fed to the right. Swept away at the last minute from Paiva. Here's a through ball for Nicholas. Stays on his feet as the defender catches up to him. Fed towards the end line, looking for the cross. There it is! Booted away from the edge of the 6. Owls bench urging their players to catch back up. Play is onside. Giovanni wanted the flag, but there was not Giovanni. Chambers wanted the flag up, but there was still another defender behind him. That's why the play was still onside. Corsairs win the throw. Counter to the left side. And once again, swept away from Paiva. It's going to be a throw along the final 18 here for the Corsairs. Coming in towards the 6 and frozen in time for a moment. Everyone there, Rascott able to pick it up, but wasn't sure if he's going to react in time the way it just slowed down there. He saw it. He was going towards it, but you do not want to let it trickle past you when the play slows down that much. We are level at 1 with under 20 minutes to go. This is the penultimate home conference game for Keene State. We have another home match against MCLA on Tuesday. .6:30 first kick. And then the final 6 for the Owls will be on the road. Owls will concede a throw. Only one conference home match remaining after this for the Owls. That will be part of a 2-game homestand against Southern Maine on October 19th and Williams on October 21st. Corsairs looking for the lead back. Whistle. Flag is up, and it's going to be a goal kick. Nicholas, after scoring the equalizer, comes off. Once again, I don't know if you want to call it some lollygagging there along the back line for the Owls, and in a very dangerous spot through the 18-yard box as well. It's different, a lot different when you're just passing, just playing catch along the midfield stripe rather in front of the 6. Now tighten that one up. They have equalized it. The PK by Nicholas, the first PK goal of the year for the Owls. Corsairs trying to take the lead back, coming off his line and snatching it up is Rascott.
I mean, it just looked like he was trying to touch it, and the goalkeeper just switching one.
Corsairs have been trying to catch the Owls napping. And have nearly broken through for a couple of goals that way. Alas, we are still 1-1 with 17 minutes to go. Again, trying to go for the go-ahead goal, but a handball by the Corsairs, this time outside the box, will stop play and give a free kick to the Owls. It was a handball in the box off a corner that resulted in the penalty that Nicholas converted. And that corner was a result of a play that the Owls thought should have been a penalty in the first place. Looked like, to them, it looked like a late challenge just inside the box. Ball kept rolling over the end line for the corner. But in the end, the Owls got what they so desperately needed. The equalizer, being down to 10 men here and having been so since about the 36th minute. A straight red issued to Giacomo Sinopoli for contact to the head inside the box. He's trying to go for a bicycle kick for what would have then been the equalizer for the Owls. Donahue walking the tightrope there along the edge of the 18 after fielding that ball, and step outside the box. You hear the goal with your hands on it. You got problems. Corsairs again looking to go ahead. Looking to reclaim the lead with 15 minutes left. Shot was blocked. Keeping the pressure on the offensive third. Lob towards the left post. Headed back towards the edge of the 6. A swing and a miss. Cleared off the 6. Leo Brittis with the
it looked like a shot goal with
pass back towards the 6-yard box. And the Owls defense recovers. Near side, Meter. Nice touch to the left side. Leo Brittis over the right side. Getting back in position is Rassicot. Here's the shot. And once again, sliding to boot it off the 6 is Alzawar.
21 shot goal. On target. Nail bottom. And team save.
Donahue coming outside the box to feed it over to Supernard. Costa. Delano Costa. Freshman just stands 5'5" out of Taunton, Mass. Delano as in the middle name of President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Spelled the same, D-E-L-A-N-O. And now, sleeves have come down. Some space on the left side. Play is onside. May need some reinforcements here. Defense recovering. Here's the chip. Deflected back out of the box. No handball towards the corner flag. Correa battling for possession. It's a throw for UMass-Dartmouth. And now we've got a whistle and a clock stoppage with a Owls player down close to the midfield stripe.
You have 6 and 9 in for Keene. 8 is out, singing 91.
Nicholas is back on for Keene State, as is Frank Mucchio, senior out of Concord, New Hampshire. Transfer from the Southern New Hampshire Penman. And athletic trainer coming on to check on the Owls player who may have cramped up here. 13 minutes and change to go. Chinque is going to come back on for the Owls to replace Dylan Chambers, who's come off after being attended to by the athletic trainer, Samantha Renson.
I'll check that
Never saw on one.
R11 on there, 22.
13 minutes to go, second half. Keene State playing with 10 men. since there are about 10 minutes left in the first half. Handball will not be called here. Advantage for the Owls, but they cough it right up. And now trying to work his way through a couple of blue jerseys. You see the physicality continues here in this battle on the near side. Oh, toes way up there as Nicholas is trying to go for the ball, but no contact in the end. Alzawar.
Still on one.
Bring it upfield. Nicholas, right side, settling it down. To his left. Stutter steps. Top of the 18, the blast is blocked.
34, yeah, 34.
Owls doing all this with 10 men. No foul either way on that pile up. 25 away from goal. Referee says get up. Alzawar taps it back. Rodriguez goes down. Taken away by DiGiovanni. Over to the right side. Here's the cross. Settled down. Oh, lost the handle. Correa with his face in his hands after that one. Late challenge from behind. No call. We keep playing. There's a whistle. It's just going to be a common foul as you had both Macchio and Alzawar challenging Leclerc hard there. Ends up being a foul on the Owls. No bookings. And Owen Candido, a freshman forward from Belchertown, Mass, is going to come on. From about 30, punched high up in the air, over the end line, and it's a corner for UMass-Dartmouth. Oh, what a phenomenal service by Leclerc. And the ball punched high up in the air up by Rassicot. Under 10.5 minutes to go. Corner kick number 7 for the Corsairs to be taken by their number 7, Costa. With the left boot. Here it comes! Off the side of the cage. And a goal kick for the Owls as we're about to hit the final 10 minutes of this one. Today's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932, and by Engelberth Construction. We build relationships for life. As well as Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine, and by Sullivan Tire on Winchester Street in Keene. We're always here to get you there. Throw for the Owls. I wouldn't even call it a tale of two halves in this match. Call it a tale of one half at about 10 minutes, and then the last half hour, basically. The Owls have really tilted things in their favor despite being down to 10 men. Trying to find the angle for the cross is Correa. Trying to get past the defenders and moves into the box. Whistle! And it's going to be a free kick after a foul on the Owls. Owls cannot believe it. A lot of jousting for position. The ball moved into the box, and eventually it was a foul on Keene State. They get the ball back, however, the sliding tackle, and now a chance Nicholas already has one. No Rouge in soccer, alas. We play on with 8 minutes and change to go. A quick restart, by the way, by UMass-Dartmouth. I have a feeling that they're not content with the point. They need a win, and I don't blame them. They're 1-6-2 on the season and 0-1-1 in conference play so far. To steal the full 3, if they can do that against Keene State, that's currently standing at 3rd in the conference, that would be a huge upset. Could tilt the narrative of the rest of the conference season and really tilt things for the Owls the rest of the way. The Owls do have a free kick here, directing traffic to Giovanni from about 40. Ball getting set up along the 18. The free kick was immediately blocked. Rodriguez just standing right in the lane. We play on. Nicholas through traffic. Oh, he had the lane, the through ball for Candido and couldn't find him. It was cut off. 6 minutes and change to go. Turnover to the Owls. On the right side. Nicholas is onside. Saved by Donahue. Another corner for the Owls. Nicholas, left boot. Headed out towards the corner of the box and drifting back out. Set back and did go out for a goal kick with a funny ricochet it took on the outside of the woodwork. Made me wonder for a moment if perhaps that was Donahue's boot that caused the ricochet rather than the post after crossing the goal line. There is urgency being shown by the Corsairs, as I alluded to, and now the late sub coming into the box, centers, oh, it went behind his intended target. Candido tried to put it on a tee for Correa, but he overran it. Trying to put it right on the penalty dot. And now the counterattack. 3-on-2 for the Corsairs. Rodriguez trying to find the lane up the middle. Cleared. Back to Cordero. Over the right side. From about 25. Drops. Rassicot's got it. Under 5 minutes to go. A look of exasperation from the UMass-Dartmouth bench. I saw Kyle Rhines, who drew the red card, the straight red on Sinopoli, with his hands on his head like, how did we not capitalize on that one? Candido can't handle it. Subs forthcoming. And we're going to stop the clock for a moment. Official coming in. Maybe need to put a little more time on the clock. Yeah, all right. 4:15. Referee just trying to get out of the way of that pass over in towards the middle of the field. LeClaire to the right side. Nicholas came in to try and handle it. Corsairs. Ball on the back line. Through ball, stopped short, but a little extra effort by Ched Thielman, not enough. It goes out for a Owls throw. Alzawar to take the throw, and instead goes the back way to Mucchio. Owls throw. 3 minutes and change to go. A slip and maybe a window here. Correa. Alzawar staying with it. Out of bounds. Throw for the Owls. 2.5 minutes to go. Dropped in. Taken away from Correa. Defeated reaction from him. Belial trying to start it the other way for Nicholas. Both teams might be running on fumes at this point. Does anyone have one last charge in them to maybe take the full 3 rather than settling for the draw? Throw for the Corsairs with under 2 minutes to go. And it's going to be in a pretty good spot inside the final 20 yards. 100 seconds left. Throw comes into the box. Rodriguez tapped. Kept off the line again. Are you kidding me? The defense from Alzawar this half.
I think 6 was like, it was 11.
Alzawar's basically playing a second goalie in some of these chances for the Corsairs.
6 on 6, I think. Yeah, 1.
There is a foul here just outside the box, committed by Mucchio on Rodriguez. So for about 20 yards, a late chance for the Corsairs to possibly steal this one. Here it comes, straight into the wall. Corsairs wanted a handball, they didn't get it. Lofts it back towards the boxes. Rodriguez on side. Doesn't matter as it's headed away. LeClaire back out. 30 seconds left. Oh, a little too strong maybe for Nicholas. Donahue picking it up with one hand in his box and throwing up the far side. Oh, whistle. It's going to be a foul on Keene State. Only 15 seconds left, though. Oh, now they're going to stop the clock.
16 on who? 16 on whoever's taking it. It was just time wasting.
Alright, we're still on 1 here.
I mean, the foul before that. Was it? 22, yeah, whoever kicked it, whoever kicked it.
Final 14 seconds.
10, 9, 8.
Last 7, chance for the Corsairs. 6, Rodriguez, 5, the volley!
3,
over the
2,
crossbar,
1.
And that will
final score this
do it.
Keene State College 1, UMass-Dartmouth 1. The Owls will be back in action this
The Owls do salvage a point despite being down to 10 men with the second half penalty kick goal, the first of the season for the Owls, and the second goal overall of the season for Alex Nicholas. Keene State does get a point. They're now 2-1-1. UMass-Dartmouth are now 0-1-2 in LEC play. And overall, the Corsairs at 1-6-3, and the Owls at 3-5-2. We'll be back to wrap things up on the Sullivan Tire postgame show here on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network right after this.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
Turn this music on, we still dancing.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I could have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety engineer meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Keene State is giving me the tools to make that happen.
I remember writing in the second grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/nh.
I remember writing in the second grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
college sports fans. Get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles, the largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire. New Car Nissan of Keene has the best prices. With a selection of over 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. New Car Nissan of Keene competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Back at Dr. Ron Butcher Field here on the Sullivan Tire postgame show on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network. Sam Feely here with you, and we're with Keene State head coach Matt Schmidt. And coach, in a game that I think a lot of people think Owls were expected to win, obviously a struggle in the first half, and 1 point out of this feels like a win when you look at how much better you played really the last 30 minutes.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've had several lessons like that this year. The big thing I'd be on earlier is Paiva. We knew coming in, Joey Paiva, the goal scorer. You can't give him daylight on a set piece. We're switched off. He gets in, takes the most of his chance, and that's on us. We've been working on that. We've been better on it, but that's a tough way to start the game.
Yeah. And up until those last 30 minutes, there were some points where you looked like you were trying to get an attack going, but maybe a bit too much circling the wagons on the midfield and the back line. Was that maybe indecision on your part, or great coverage by the Corsairs, maybe like clogging the passing lanes when you're trying to get upfield to find the equalizer in the first half rather than the second half?
Yeah, I think we just didn't quite have our adjustment down to being a man down, understanding how we're going to pick our moments. We talked about that at halftime, kind of got a little bit more organized so they had confidence firing out, and then dealing with their counter. That was really what they like to do. And so by understanding how we were going to shut that down and then how we were going to capitalize on the other side, they had a lot of I was actually surprised by how much we were able to capitalize on that in the second half. Yeah, and Alex Nicholas may get men's Keene State Athlete of the Week again after that PK, your first PK goal of the season, too. Yeah, no, he was great, created a lot of chances while we were a man down, had a lot of great runs, and, good for him for putting that in. That felt good. And obviously, Reagan, despite the one goal from a guy you would expect, Paiva, he played well in the second half, but Ali basically played second goalie on a lot of those late chances. Yeah, we've been real good on that last couple of games. Castleton up there. They were putting us under a lot of pressure. These LEC games, they're battles. You're down a man. You're going to have to weather 2 or 3 of those kind of balls pinging around the box situations if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. So in a game where you need, at least 1 point to try and keep pace with WestCon and RIC, you got the point. But now you only have one home conference game left. You got MCLA on Tuesday, but then 4 of your final 6 are on the road, and only one of those 2 home games remaining is a conference game against Southern Maine. How do you finish strong and jockey for position in the LEC postseason? I think we got healthy in a couple spots. I think, coming out of these 4 games, what are we, 2-1-1? It's points in the last 3 now. Yeah, so, there's a lot of momentum coming off of that. The boys are starting to figure out who they are, how they can do things. Even today, going down a man and still battling like that and coming back and winning the second half. So we've got to just keep building on that and pushing hard and then be road warriors. All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Yeah, thank you. So thanks for watching this presentation of Keene State men's soccer here on the Owls Media Network. Today's game has been brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. American Steel Fabricators. Visit AmericanSteelFAB.com. Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Locally owned since 1986. Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine. The Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Engelberth Construction, we build relationships for life. Sullivan Tire, located on Winchester Street in Keene. We're always here to get you there. Voice Volkswagen, we look forward to guiding you on your Volkswagen journey. And by the Best Western Plus Hotel, located at 401 Winchester Street in Keene. Once again, the final score from Dr. Ron Butcher Field on the campus of Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire. It is the Keene State Owls 1 and the UMass-Dartmouth Corsairs 1. For all my rowdy friends here at Keene State, my name is Sam Feely. Thanks for tuning in. Love you, Katrina. Party hard, Caitlin.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.